Hello, my name is Keshwani. That's Keshwani, Keshwani. We are here because we want to prepare for the math portion of the GRE. We have been solving math problems out of this book here, the official guide to the GRE, the revised journal test. If you do not own this book already, purchase one immediately. You're going to need it in order to follow my work. The problem that I'm about to solve is the one that you're going to find on page number 127. Page 127. And today is our lesson number 22. Let's take a look at it. I'm going to leave it up to you to read the entire problem. It's a pretty lengthy problem. It's actually a series of 3 problems. It's the very first one I'm doing. So we are told that at store P, the sales, we are told, went up by 10% from from 2006 to 2007. Then we are told that the sales at the same store went down by 10% from 2007 to 2008. Question simply is, what is the amount of sales in 2008? Well, it seems pretty simple, pretty straightforward to me. Because if the sales went up by 10% from 2006 to 2007, and then they went down from 2007 to 2008, then therefore, this means therefore, if it went up by 10% and then it fell by 10%, then therefore it makes sense to me that the amount of sales in 2008 should be same as in 2006. Pretty simple, pretty straightforward problem. Because it's going up by 10%, it's falling by 10%. So it stands to reason that it will be same as what you started out with. And the answer is no. This is a sucker's answer. The sales in 2008 will not be same as in 2006. It requires some thinking. And instead of dealing with the number that they give you, they gave us a number. They said the sales in 2006 were $800,000. Screw that, forget that. Instead of dealing with that 800,000, make up your own number, a simpler number to deal with, so that your calculation is simpler. What is the most simple number? I was going to say most simplest, but that would have been wrong. What's the simplest number? What is the most simple number, the most straightforward number that you can think of, that you can plug in when one is dealing with a percentage problem? When one is dealing with a percentage problem, a nice number to plug in is 100. So let's pretend this is wrong. Let's pretend sales in 2006 were $100. We're just going to pretend it, okay? So we start with $100. Then we are told that it increases by 10%. So this is your 2006. From 2006 to 2007, it increases by 10%. Well, if it increases by 10%, then you started with 100. A 10% increase means it becomes 110. 110. Then we are told that by the time we reach 2008, it falls by, I left out the pronoun, I need the pronoun. It falls by 10%. Here, it goes up by 10%. What we need to understand here is, what is this it part? This pronoun it, what does it refer to? it refers to 110, our point of reference now, going from 2007 to 2008. Our point of reference is the number that existed in 2007. Number that used to exist in 2008 is of no relevance at this point. So it is 110, and then it here is this 110. It failed by 10%. What is 10% of 110? 10% of 110 is 11. You just drop a 0. So you start out with 110, and you subtract 11 from it. You're going to end up with 99. So you end up with $99. You end up with $99 by the time you take away 10%. By the time we take away 10% from 110. So now the question is, how does this final figure of $99 compare with the original figure? It went from 100 to 99. It's no longer 100. If you start out with 100 and if you increase it by 10%, it goes up to 110. And then if you decrease it by 10%, now it here is no longer 100, the original point that you started out with, but 110. So you take your 110 and if you decrease it by 10%, 10% of 110 is 11, and you end up with 99. So overall, from 2006 to 2008, from 2006 to 2008, we see a drop of 1% from 100 to 99, a drop of 1%. Let's see what the answer choices are. Let's see how the answer choices are phrased, and that will determine how much work we put into it. You see what I said? That will determine into how much work I put into it, is how the answer choices are phrased. You do not do any extra unnecessary work. So it's a drop of 1%, which means if we started out, it says in 2006 we are told sales were 800,000, and then we see a drop of 1%. So if it's 800,000 to start out with, and if you're looking at a drop of 1%, obviously the final figure cannot be more than 800,000. It's got to be something less than that, which tells us since C is exactly 800,000, which is the sucker's answer, and D is more than 800, that's silly. D is for those people who take their 800,000 and increase it by 10% to 880, and then that's it. They forget the rest of it. They only do half the story. You can't do half the story. And E is also wrong. It's way too large. Answer is either A or B. And if you look at A and B, A is wrong because it's too small. A drop of 1%, from 880 is not going to take you all the way down to 227. The answer is B. Answer is B because 1% of 800 is 8. 1% of 800 is 8. So since this is 99%, therefore 99% of 800 equals 800 minus 8, which is what you get to 792k, which is your answer B. The final answer is, it is 1% less than the original figure that you started out with, and since the original figure is 800,000, the final figure is going to be 8,000 less than 800,000, because 1% of 800 is 8. 1% of 800 is 8, because 1% of 100 is 1. Therefore 1% of 800 would be 800, would be 8 times the amount. I'm explaining too much. That's it, we're done. I will see you tomorrow on day number 23, where we'll continue slowly and surely. Goal is to take care of all of these problems one by one, and we'll get there eventually. I don't know how long it will take, but I'll see you tomorrow. Okay, bye now.